So last year we built the K350, went to SEMA, we built CO2 on its like 5th rendition of the truck. We built Junior's Bronco, and now we just recently finished up Banker's 2020 Silverado. And now I want in on the fun. I want to build my Silverado and do a build series for you guys to watch and follow along as well. So I have a 2011 Chevy Silverado crew cab. Super excited to finally be able to build this thing. I remember 3 years ago when I started, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to build a truck with my friends and just, you know, have something to be proud of and really bring to life. So not even a year ago, I ended up picking up the 2011 Silverado from Copart. And by me picking up, I mean we picked it up because I was part of Branded Title. We picked up the Silverado from Copart and rebuilt the thing. So we ended up having to do work on the frame, fix the bumper, and fix a bunch of different stuff on the truck. And then, Baker, I didn't interrupt your part one. So that was last November, I believe, somewhere around there. We ended up finishing up the truck in December, and I ended up purchasing the truck from Branded Title. I drove it for the last, 6-7 months, just as a daily driver, and now I finally want to build this truck. So I have a bunch of different plans, a bunch of different ideas that I really want to do to this truck, and I can't wait to get started. So working with Custom Offsets, the first sponsor or team that I got on board for this truck build was Archon Off-Road. So what I want to do is go with the Archon Caesars, one of the newest wheels here on Archon. Really like the spoke design and, you know, the thin spoke, big lip, and I really want to do like a 2414, but we'll see what's really available when the time comes to build it. Next up, Fury just dropped their Country Hunter MT2. Now, that's what I want to go with for the tire on this truck, just because I've always been a huge fan of Fury. And this new MT really gives us a chance to not only test it here for Custom Offsets and give you guys our review, but also for me to run a big setup like a 37 13.5. I want to go with the 37 13.5 just because I want a little bit of a stretch on the side, but not too much of a crazy stretch. So with a 14 wide and a 13.5 inch tire, wide tire, I think that will give just a little bit of stretch, but not too much stretch. I know a lot of guys here are running like a 35 13.5, and it's like insanely stretchy, just because there's not a lot of, you know, height on the tire mixed in with the width. So I think a 37 13.5 would be perfect. Next up is the lift kit. So Magoy's is always like hands down my #1 favorite brand lift kit. So I want to do a 7 to 9 inch lift kit with Magoy's. We had a customer come in here last year, I believe, and he had a 14 to 18 Silverado, and he got a 7 to 9, and I absolutely loved the way it looked. And he actually had his cranked up to 9, but didn't do anything in the rear. So I want to get the 7 to 9, crank it up to 9 in the front, but I also want to do an add-a-leaf and make sure that the rear is sitting flush with the front. And just be at 9 inches all the way around. Everyone around here is going with big setups. Bailey's sitting on 8 inches, K350 sitting on 8 inches, CO2's like 6.5 inches, and everyone's just going big. So I wanna crank mine up to 9 and hang out with my friends. Once we get the wheels in, once we get the lift kit in and really start piecing everything together, I would like to go with a cool color. I think I have one in mind, but I'm not gonna tell you guys until that time comes, but we'll see. I have like 2 or 3 colors that I'm really thinking about right now that I really want to do just to make the suspension pop from underneath the truck. So when I picked up the truck from Branded Title and Copart, it was a red Silverado. I hate red. Obviously there's a ton of really done red trucks out there, but like for me, I don't really enjoy the color red, but at the same time, I got a really good deal. You know, rebuilding a truck off Copart, you can get into things pretty cheap instead of going out and buying a new truck. So I decided to take the good deal and deal with the red, but with that, we ended up wrapping it white, which I actually really liked it when it was white. We had it wrapped white, and then it was on some 20 by 10 Anthems and 33 inch BFGs, I believe. And that was on stock suspension, which was way too much rubbing and crazy. It looked super sick, but it was a pain to drive. But now we're gonna be moving into the show setup, and we're probably gonna be peeling off the white wrap, and I think we're gonna end up getting this thing wrapped. Now, I want to team up with Sticker Dude. He's got a really good reputation around here. He's done multiple vehicles for, you know, some of the employees here, as well as some of my personal friends that I know. So he's got a good reputation. I think I might hit up Sticker Dude, see if we can come up with some sort of crazy wrap design just to get rid of the red, and come up with some sort of one-off wrap design to really set this thing to the next level. Also, guys, we are gonna be getting a 16-piece rock light kit. Really love how the rock lights look at night, and then if I end up painting my suspension or powder coating my suspension a different color, the rock lights are really gonna make that pop. Also teamed up with Alpharex. Bailey, you guys have seen his Silverado in a couple videos here. I thought that they looked pretty clean, and I think I'm gonna be running some of those Alpharexes as well in the jet black. Really like the clean look, and also has like the sequential turn signals and all that. So I think we're gonna go with that. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of parts to get in. You know, we leave for LTN shortly. Obviously, by the time you guys see this, LTN's probably done, but I'm still in a time crunch for LTN, and it's really hard. So we're gonna try to get all the parts in, try to get everything really dialed in before we drive all the way out to Missouri for Lifted Truck Nationals. So who knows, maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't make it. But all we can do is try.